what's going on? Hey, this be it's like now all of a similar situation. Yeah, he didn't have the same ramifications, right? Now, this is not a pro R. Kelly video. Personally, I think he's an ass. But knowing ass and being from Chicago, there's certain things that you know about Kellz, but it's certain things you saw about Kellz. And I should have put this in the suffix, man. A lot of this is knowing versus seeing, right? Like, you knew R. Kelly married Aaliyah at 14 years old. Y'all didn't stop going to the concerts. Y'all knew R. Kelly was posted up in front of Kenwood High School. Y'all didn't stop buying the records. Y'all knew what type of girls R. Kelly was pulling off with in front of Rock and Roll McDonald's. Y'all didn't quit requesting the songs on the radio. It wasn't until you saw the video of the act, and all of a sudden, R. Kelly should be under the jail. Now, I mean, the same thing happened to Ray Rice. Y'all knew he beat his wife, his fiance, and he got suspended for a couple of games. But then when y'all saw the tape in the elevator, then all of a sudden the man can't get another job in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Y'all very visual creatures. Humans are in general very visual creatures. So knowing versus seeing is a different thing, right? So with that being said, then you flip that around, and the problem is that everybody started calling R. Kelly a rapist, right? And I'm like, yo, just because they got rape in the name, statutory rape really isn't rape. No, they would call him a pedophile. That's what it was. And I was like, yo, that's not pedophilia. Pedophilia is prepubescent. If you haven't reached your period yet, you 10, 11 years old, somebody touching on you, they're a pedophile. Statutory rape was something invented by a bunch of feminists during the Great Depression so that they could have access to the men with resources instead of losing those men to, you know, younger women. You know, women stay catty. You know what I'm saying? They do it now. You got mothers jealous of their daughters. You know what I'm saying? It happens every day. It's just, women just messy like that, man. So they made a law for being messy. So then everybody said, but oh, that's still nasty. And I'm like, yo, first of all, everybody who says that's nasty has grandparents that got married at 15. So, yeah. But more than that, you start thinking, what's nature versus nurture, right? Nature is when she bleeding, she breeding. She ready to go. Nurture is what society teaches you. And society teaches you, like, you have to date somebody within the 3-year span of your own age. Who says that, man? You know what I'm saying? Like my man said the other day, if you 30 dating girls that's 30, you feel that life. And I feel him on that. The thing is, if it was that abhorrent for girls that age, if they were so pure they weren't having sex in nursery in every high school in America, these chicks fucking somebody. So, man, I remember being 16 and all the girls say they too mature to be with 16-year-old boys, and they all dating 25-year-old dope boys. That's what it is. Girls getting fake IDs to go to college parties. That really makes women sexual predators. But you know, you're gonna blame the guys. Like, why didn't you check ID? We did, motherfucker. It said 18. So when you're trying to fight nature with laws, that means whoever you want to be at fault is at fault. It just is what it is, man. Statutory rape ain't rape. It's just that. It's a statute. It's a statute of rape saying that rape, which is a violent act, it's an act of control, it's an act of power, it's an act of dominance or hate or whatever the case the situation is. Rape is wrong. To make a statute on rape means that they made up what rape gonna be. It's like the Me Too movement. The Me Too movement was about sexual harassment, sexual assault, trying to be forced into choosing your career, you know what I'm saying, giving up your body to use your career. And it has morphed into, if a guy says hi to you, that's sexual assault. He spoke to me too. Anytime you let girls call some shit, they gonna fuck it up. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't stick to the code at no time. You check their Facebook post, and at 1 o'clock they post to be like, I'm ready to get married. At 1:15 they be like, fuck these niggas, pimp or die. Girls just bipolar like that. and y'all let them make laws, that's what y'all get. But it also matriculates to other things, right? So now I'm thinking about this whole statutory thing, because the same time those laws, there was 3 laws that got passed around the same time, man. It was prohibition, statutory rape, and child labor laws. All those things go together, because now you're saying that but they can't have sex with somebody with means, but they still having sex. But now they gotta have sex with people their age who can't support the kid. So now we back to the taxpayer expense. So what really irks me though, what really burns my buttons, dog, what really burned my mothers is this. And what made me make this video was this. At some point, it clicked to me that parents don't want their children to be in relationship. They just don't want to see their children happy. They don't want to see their children. And it was a young man's game. At 18, men love like a motherfucker. At 38, not so much. So you got to get love when love is pure. So I start thinking, I'm looking at the guys, man. His daughter 23, talking about, I don't care how old she is. She's still a baby. She's still not mentally and emotionally responsible enough to make her own decisions. Nigga, what, at 23? And he was the first guy I heard say it, but I've heard many women say that they should raise the age of statutory rape, statute. They should raise the age of statute to 25 because women not mature enough to make their own decisions into 25. But these the same bitches at 6 that they're like, oh my God, women mature faster than men. So if women can't make a decision to 25, then men, we can't make a decision to 50? You know what I'm saying? All this shit is stupid, man. These emotional motherfuckers would get a real nigga locked up, man, because none of this makes sense. Man, you treat these people like children. There's no penalty or consequence for anything that they do. You know what I'm saying? You move numbers around however you want to move them to make your diatribe work. And then anybody that says, yo, logically, that makes no sense, you tell them, fuck your logic. This is how I feel. And then you build a national culture of that with no accountability, and say, yo, fuck this shit. I done fucked up where I'm at. Let's go to Wakanda. That's where you're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go to a fictional place because you want some fictional shit. Anyway, man, this ain't no free R. Kelly shit, and I like that because once again, man, I met Kellz. He was an ass. I know Kellz security, they ass. I know girls that Kellz fucked. She was like, I fucked him because he said he put me in the studio, but he's an ass. I think he's just a fool. But you know, he's still an ass. He still could have put in the studio, even if he never dropped. Kellz ain't really the best person. Very talented, multifaceted talent. Should have been as big as Michael Jackson or Prince. But that don't mean he's a good person, and that don't mean that I'm taking up for the man because of the music. Because, but I am saying, though, that it brings it brings to the forefront, man, on how easily people can be manipulated to thinking whatever the consciousness is, when this consciousness is younger than our parents. It's younger, well, depending on how old you are when you see this, it's younger than the baby boomers. All the shit they talk about, the baby boomers had parents that got married at 14, but they had to wait until they were 18. They did this, man. All this is within the lifespan of people that are still breathing, and it's not working. It's not working. It's still, when I'm into these elementary schools, it's still a gang of 14-year-old girls talking about they wanted kids so they had somebody to love. High school still got every 16-year-old girl in that motherfucker pregnant by a 20-something-year-old nigga. But not the best dudes, not the ones that had something to lose, but the bums. Because niggas with something to lose, like, yo, I don't need that case. But she's still a sexual predator. She's still trying to get an older nigga. So, man, they still out here getting by dudes who can't provide. The dudes without the ability to provide. You know what I'm saying? Most of them who got kids at 16, by the time they 24, all their baby daddies locked up or some bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? They're not making the best decisions, and you're not making the best decisions for them as a culture, a society, or as an ethnicity. So, and when I say ethnicity, I'm basically talking black and white, because Asians and Mexicans, they don't give a fuck about what everybody else do. You just got white folks doing dumb shit and black folks trying to out dumb white folks. But anyway, man, with all that being said, dog, love others as you love yourself. Feed the pack. P.S. No, I'm not trying to fuck with no young girls because they get on my nerves as much as you know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to cash out, baby. Sugar daddy challenge. Anyway, man, y'all be light.